Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast. My name is Dylan Aber, and with me, as always, are the other two members of the trio. First, we have our guy, Jordan Johnson. Jordan, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
I'm doing good and trying to stay warm.
Yeah, you and me both. Fucking freezing outside. And then we got our other guy, the mastermind behind the Full Count Baseball Podcast, our other guy, Blaine Arsenault. Blaine, how you doing, man?
Just trying to stay warm.
Yeah. And this is not a replay, everybody, because you're seeing the same lineup as last week. We were going to also be joined by Eli Myers, who's been on our show for the past few weeks. He's been on every time with us. Had to stay late at work, so unfortunately he was not able to join us, but I told him if he's down to join us next week for some Rumble recap, and for sure he can come on with us. But introducing first, I said it last week, I'll say it again this week, the most recognizable face in all of wrestling podcasting, the redeemer of Circle of Debate, Justin. What's going on, man?
I'm just going to vogue quick, just really fast, and then just tell you it's World Elite. World Elite. Happy to be back, as always, you guys.
Absolutely. And he had so much fun last week that he wanted to come back this week, talk some Rumble with us. He even watched SmackDown at my house last week, so I think he's starting to get a little bit better on the knowledge-wise of coming and talk some wrestling with us. But we have Gary. Gary, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys? I think it's crazy that I have no clue what I'm talking about, and I went 2 for 2 over the weekend, so that was pretty cool.
Absolutely. So something I wanted to get out the way first, I was going to do it for Jordan's introduction, but I forgot to, but I'm going to swing back to Jordan. So COD and so everyone at COD calls Jordan the real Double J, but I'm going to drop a big truth bomb on all of y'all, is that Jordan's middle name actually also starts with a J as well.
Yeah. I got to call him Triple J now? This is even better.
Yeah. Like, every time y'all bring up the real Double J, I always want to say his middle name is also J, and I just keep forgetting to say it.
Well, I guess now I have to start saying now from here on out, it's the only Triple J that matters. Stick it on his level, Hunter.
Yep.
Because right now it's time to be elite, World Elite. That's all I got to say now.
That's great. But yeah, just like all of y'all trying to stay warm, I'm pretty sure Justin, who lives up north, is probably laughing at us right now for saying we're freezing whenever I'm pretty sure it's miles ahead. Worse for you.
It's like maybe 10 degrees here right now, so
It was 20
about maybe 2+ feet of snow out there. So
wow, we're looking right now at 39 right now.
Oh, jealous right now.
And that's freezing for us right now.
To be fair, though, it was 18 this morning.
Yeah. On the way to work, it was 19 this morning.
That's a heat wave here then. Damn it.
You can have it. You can have it all.
Yeah,
It's awful, man.
Right now, it's 9 here. It's 9. It feels like 2. How about that? There you go. That's
because I was talking to Bakley earlier, and I know he lives around like the Jersey, Philly area, and he was saying that it's real bad over there, sending me pictures of the snow, and I'm like, well, I said I would send you pictures of snow if we had it, but it's also still freezing over here, so I guess our version of freezing versus y'all's is a lot different, but
way different.
Yeah, I would say. Steven said it's 32 there, ice not even melting like an ice rink here in Mississippi.
Damn.
Yeah, the ice was bad this morning, not so much on the road, but on the cars. And I left so much later for work than what I was supposed to because the windshield was like the wipers was not doing its job getting the ice off the car. So I'll definitely do better in the morning to go preheat the car to get it going.
Preheat.
Yeah, that's like me and Gary's term right now to get the car ready is go preheat it to make it feel better in the car.
When I'm at Dylan's, I like crank my car from in the house and I'm like, I'm just preheating it.
But before we get to any Rumble talk, I'll bring them up. I forgot to load the pictures up, but I'm pretty sure for everyone minus Gary has seen all the cover so far for WWE 2K26. I've seen 3 so far. Did they actually announce the main cover athlete, or was that just a rumor that I saw with CM Punk?
That might be
just a rumor because literally last night they only revealed one of them, and apparently that's another edition version of it. So it's like, how many fucking editions are we gonna have in this game?
Yeah, because right now I've seen the King of Kings edition with Triple H, and of course being accused of being heavily photoshopped. By the way, I'm saying, I saw the Attitude Era edition. I think that was the first one I saw was the Attitude Era, and then the Monday Night War edition with WWE and
so
WCW.
That's legit?
Yeah,
that's legit.
Oh, I saw 3 of them. Then I thought that was just some stuff that they wanted to see.
I was gonna pop up the pictures. I was gonna load them on here, but I guess I was so busy getting last minute stuff for the Rumble together, I forgot to load the pictures on here. But it really doesn't matter which cover I buy because I buy them all digital, so I'm gonna get the standard cover no matter what of the edition I buy. So, but out of all of them, which one y'all think is the better cover? I think they're all pretty good.
Probably the Monday Night War edition, honestly. Looks great. Like, hands down. I just love also Bret Hart tweeting out about it and putting the picture up there and just going, of course they put that asshole Bill Goldberg on there. And I'm just like, I fucking love Bret Hart's disdain for this man. Keep it going, Bret.
Blaine, what about you, man?
I like the Triple H King of Kings one. But I didn't know the other 2 was real. I seen it, but I just thought that was legit. I just thought it was just stuff that people would like to see on the new game. But
they announced the besides the King of Kings one, I think they announced the Attitude Era one literally yesterday as well. So
yeah, my brother chiming in saying Sting not being on the cover is criminal. I 100% agree. And familiar face here. What's going on, Marcus? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. For sure. Check out On The Go every Wednesday at, I believe, at 9 o'clock Central. I know he did his last show last week at 7 o'clock. I think that was the Thursday show he did at 7 o'clock with the Seahawks fan he did. So check that out. That was a really good one.
There you go.
For me, I like all of them, but I mean the Attitude Era one is really nice. Jordan, what about you, man?
Yeah, I like them all. I usually get the standard edition or whatever, regular one.
Steven said it'd be cool if TNA wrestlers would be on the video game since TNA is working with NXT. I would love that, but right now, any capture you're seeing from the game right now, I believe, is all AI because I don't think they dropped any screenshots from the game yet. I know there's a picture I saw from the game that has Triple H and Stephanie, but if you look at the title that Stephanie has, it's obviously very AI because you can't even read the lettering on the title. So don't trust any screenshot you see right now because it's not real.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So getting to the Royal Rumble.
What is this supposed to come out? Did it say?
When is it coming out? Let me check. Hold on.
I don't think they have a set date yet.
I think you pre-order starting on the 30th.
Yeah, you can pre-order it. Okay, it probably hasn't dropped yet because 41 minutes ago, Sports Illustrated put an article out. It says the WWE 2K26 release date may have just been revealed. So I don't know if there's an actual date yet.
This is the report supposedly is March 13th.
Yeah, but I just saw that. The release date and the latest entry in the series is set to be set for Friday, March 13th. I would assume that's the standard edition because I know like if you pre-order like the deluxe or the King of Kings, whatever edition you order, I'm pretty sure they're all going to be pretty pricey and they're all going to come out early. If you do it, I would assume a few days before, something like that. But yeah, standard would be on the 13th for sure. But yeah, no, getting to some Rumble talk, Gary, I'm gonna give you a second to bring this up because I know I sent you the match card with the confirmed participants so far for the card. But I do, however, have a few Rumble questions as far as like best winner, worst winner, stuff like that. So if you want to even Google the list of like all the winners that have happened from the first to last year's, you are more than welcome to.
Okay.
And even if you give us a winner that wasn't so good, but you just bring it up, we're just gonna go ahead and go with it.
Gotcha.
I think that makes it more entertaining. So I really don't think I sent any of y'all except for Jordan, maybe like the 3-4 questions I had for the Royal Rumble. So y'all are going to this one very blindly.
Ooh,
which I think is better because for time to prepare is not as fun. So
honestly, I like blind. I like that. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go.
Ain't nothing new for me, I guess.
I'm the only one.
I always go into this always blind, so it don't matter.
There you go. I like it.
Marcus says should have replaced Bischoff and Hall of Fame Sting with NDDT in China with Kane, Mankind if you wanted to do all world champs for Monday Night War edition.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. So first question. This is too easy, I think. We're gonna go in your opinion. This is all in your opinion. On the previous overlays when I had Eli's, I did in parentheses put in your opinion, but I guess I was so fast to get this one out before the show, I didn't add it. So in your opinion, who is the best Royal Rumble winner of all time?
Oh, that's a good one.
And if you want to add it to be a little bit better, if they won multiple years, you can put which Rumble you thought was better that they won. Because I know like people like Stone Cold has won a few of them, Cody won 2 of them. I mean, there's obviously multiple people that have won multiple Rumbles, so you can throw in the year they won. That's up to y'all, or just say in general who y'all think is the best one. You don't have to necessarily add the year. Marcus, of course, said Stone Cold.
Yeah, honestly, like you probably would say, a lot of people would say Austin, but like I'd put it in a toss up with between Austin and honestly Cody, because literally 40's win led to possibly one of the best main events that we've ever seen in WrestleMania history. So it's like a toss up. Like Austin's won 3, Cody's won 2. Like there's your big difference between the two, but like other than like the 17 main event with Rock, which leads to the heel turn for Austin, like what would you compare that and then put it up against Cody's and say, does WrestleMania 40 Avengers Endgame basically top 17? Honestly, in a way, kind of, because Austin's heel turn was kind of debatable if you liked it or not. So I would probably say Cody's a little bit more.
All right. Gary, who you got?
I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know anything about it, but honestly, I'm looking at the list from 1988 all the way to 2025, and There's one name that sticks out. It's a wrestler that I've always thought was pretty cool, even though I've never really been big on watching it. And I think I'm going to go 2006 Rey Mysterio.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
all right.
I've always kind of liked Rey Mysterio. I always thought he was pretty cool, so I think that's going to be my pick.
I like
Man,
that.
I honest to God, Gary thought I thought Gary was gonna go full like heel on us and said, "Oh man, you know that 2004 win by Chris Benoit was really good." Thank God he didn't go that route, because that would have really put something on this show.
I thought we were gonna almost thought we were gonna lean towards the Roman win too. I was gonna be like, oh no.
The Roman win, whenever it first almost happened, I think would have been better. When the crowd actually wanted him to win, and they didn't pull the trigger on him. That's when it should have happened.
True.
Blaine. Who we got?
Jey Uso, man.
Come on.
No, I'm joking.
I was about to say, bro. Come on.
I was smiling the whole time, trying to get it off. Nah, but I forgot the year, but it's the one with Rock and Show went over. They both hit the ground, and then Rock came back in.
2000, right? I think it is.
I believe so.
I think it's 2000.
Yeah, they think so too. But that one, The Rock, that was my favorite one.
That's a good one too.
Jordan.
I got Stone Cold.
Any particular year or just Stone Cold in general?
Just in general. I forgot to put the years. The year.
Two main events with The Rock, and then the one with Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
So for mine, I'm gonna go very biased on this one since he's my favorite of all time. 1995. I'm going Shawn Michaels. When you thought the 2 feet touch with the British Bulldog, and then he came back in,
so good,
and threw British Bulldog out. Yeah, that's hands down easily my favorite of all time, and it's not just because he's my favorite of all time. It's just, man, that was a hell of a finish. One finish I didn't like so much because of how botched it was, and I think Vince, he pretty much tore a bunch of ligaments down there as whenever Batista and Cena, they both went over at the same time, and they had to restart it, and it was a mess.
Tore both his quads. Like, what the fuck?
That was awful.
Oh my God! There he go with that Rock Hard.
Oh, there he is. What's up, OPC? How you doing, man?
He didn't hear the story. It's Triple J now.
Yeah, now it's Triple J.
Yeah. Ivan's late on this. He's Triple J now because his middle name also starts with a J.
So it means he's now the only Triple J that matters. Get on his level, Hunter.
And then of course we got the Rock Hard of podcast.
Rock Hard.
You got to come up with something better than that.
And that name's here to stay.
Yeet.
Oh my God.
Marcus says we're going by personal. I said Stone Cold was the greatest Rumble performer. He said 2006 was my all-time favorite. Hit Rumble event winner of all the above. So yeah, you're actually doing something good with this one, Gary, because two other people also agree with you and saying that Ray was the best or personal favorite as well.
Did it for Eddie.
Hey, I'm 3 for 3 now.
No, that don't count. Two of those picks was from Justin.
Hey,
with a chair.
No, I think one of the ones was the one that didn't even happen. I think one of the ones was when I went first, and I said that Justin had copied me.
Got you.
That was great.
Steven said, did you guys see JBL considering making a comeback in the ring?
Oh God, please no.
I hope not.
Why? Something we don't need.
No.
All right, so now we're going from the best to the worst. Who is the worst Royal Rumble winner of all time, in your opinion? And I mean, I feel like all chips are on the table here. There's a lot of bad ones. Some that I can say, but I'm only gonna pick one because that's the rule. You got to pick one. Justin.
Oh Lord, I'm trying to. Do I just go with the default? and do it. I think I kind of agree with what's. Oh yeah, there you go, bingo. Honestly, I wouldn't even consider Vince the worst. The Del Rio one is the worst because fuck Alberto Del Rio, absolutely, 1000%.
Yeah, and before we get to Gary, I mean this is pretty much the only two that you can choose out of, because a lot of people are saying Vince, a lot are saying Del Rio. I feel like Gary was gonna probably say someone else, but you can honestly choose out of these two right here, because everyone's saying Del Rio or Vince.
Honestly, Vince's is not that bad because it makes sense story wise.
It's really not that bad. I think Del Rio was far worse. I mean, if we can all agree that Del Rio was easily probably the worst.
It was his destiny, you know. I wish
okay, hold on. George said something different. He said,
"Wait, really?
I have Batista."
God damn, George stole my shit.
Wait, which one?
I assume when he came back on 2014.
But me is the one that
in 2014. In 2014,
I feel like that's the one whenever Punk was supposed to be the one to go over. That's why Punk left.
WrestleMania freaking.
No, I was the one that they should have given to Daniel Bryan, but they went.
Oh yeah, that's which one I got too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
WrestleMania. Yeah, that's 2014.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
Yeah, because. So you know how bad Del Rio has to be for no one to say Benoit.
I don't think Benoit was bad. It's just the shit outside of wrestling was what fucked him.
And the sad part is, being that it's around Mania season, the same fucking conversation comes up. Chris Benoit deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. You got to put his personal stuff aside and look at the wrestler that he was. Shut the fuck up. No, you cannot do that. It doesn't matter how good of a wrestler he was. He could be the best wrestler that I've ever seen with my two eyes. He killed his family. So there's your argument to not put him in the Hall of Fame. That whole thing that Paul Heyman did at that little thing he was given, I guess, a speech to, and someone yelled out about Benoit. Yeah. He went in on that dude, and rightfully so. So for anyone that says Benoit deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, please get a big reality check. Yeah, that's not happening.
In the words of Paul Heyman, you can suck my dick.
You can suck my fucking dick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your mom watches this. My bad.
Hey, she's heard worse. She's heard far worse. It's all right. Gary, do you have anyone different than Del Rio, Vince, Batista?
I do, actually.
Oh my God, you do.
I defaulted to Google, and there's a list of the top 5, and so I'm gonna go with number 2 because that's the only one that you guys haven't said, and apparently number 2 is Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's the one that.
Yeah.
With The Rock showing up to help him win. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, that was horrible.
That was bad.
Because it should have been when they were really pushing Roman, when he was still like a member of the Shield, and that's when he should have actually won it, because the crowd was fully behind him, and they decided not to do it. And then I think it was a year later, they shoved him down our throat, and then that's when they had him do it. It wasn't as good when they did it.
You know what else we can put as an honorable mention? The one where Triple H won the WWE title in it.
Oh yeah, and then I was actually at that Mania whenever he walked in as champion against Roman. That was one of the worst main events I've ever seen.
Dude. That was the year that AJ debuted, huh?
And
2016.
He lost too to it was Jericho. He lost to.
Yeah, he lost to Jericho at Mania.
Because they had it was Y2AJ. They even had the shirts, and they broke up like the next week.
They made the shirt and then they burned it. And it was like, really, guys?
They friggin' broke up before people actually even got the shirts in that they ordered, because the shop takes so long to send new shirts out. That's so bad. I have been to 3 WrestleManias, and I've only seen one good main event, because I was at the one whenever Daniel Bryan won the Triple Threat in New Orleans. And then I was at the one in Dallas with Reigns and Triple H. And then I was in that worst one with Reigns and Lesnar, where they were booing the whole time.
I'm going this year. Oh wait, no, it's in Vegas.
Hey, because they fucked us and took it away from us.
Yeah, you're bullshit, WWE.
Goddamn, Blaine knows how to get me started.
I did on purpose.
And then for compensation, gave you money in the bank of all things. Like that'll make up for it.
Yeah, I'm not going. I might still go.
Fuck, that ain't going to that. All right, so the next one, Gary can answer this one if he wants to. If he wants to Google it, go ahead. So we did best and worst winner. So now all-time best Rumble pay-per-view of all time. Not just the best Rumble itself, but the actual pay-per-view that the Rumble was a part of. Going from the card. If the card was actually really good, the Rumbles were good. And that's it.
The keyboard's typing away.
Man, shit, Gary was typing his life away on that one.
I was on it with that one. Damn.
I gotta have an answer.
Yo, what's up, Tim?
Appreciate
you for joining, man.
Which is the one that I see? It has. I think it is. Is this the one? Yeah, it's this one. 07. I believe it is. 07. Yes, Royal Rumble 07. Probably the best Rumble, honestly.
Which one was that one?
Hardy's versus Eminem kicks off the show in a great tag team match. You got Batista versus Mr. Kennedy for the world title, which was actually really good, even though it only went 10 minutes. The worst thing on the entire show was probably Lashley versus Test for the ECW world title that ended in a fucking countout. But that had the last man standing between Cena and Umaga. And then it had easily the best final two in Rumble history between Taker and Shawn Michaels. So, yeah, Taker, I would say 07 is the best one. TK says I watched that in that show in a bar. It was super cool. Hell yeah, bro.
Does anyone else have one? Gary?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking on Google trying to.
You can definitely pass on this one. Yeah, this one I kind of just threw at you. So.
Yeah, I think I may have to pass because Google is definitely letting me down. All it's really saying is that the 1992 one was like apparently the best.
That's what a lot of people say.
I think I'm gonna go with the go back to the 01 with The Rock or whatever winning. I think it was, and then Angle and Triple H for the world title that night as well. I think that was a good one. 01.
Nice.
That's the one that keeps sticking out in my brain.
Which one you said, Blind? 01?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one I went with also.
I went 2020 when Edge came back when we was there.
Oh. Yeah.
And feel that one. That's personal.
That was my only time seeing The Fiend also. I was seeing Bray. It was him and Daniel Bryan. Ooh. That was good. But yeah, I gotta say Jordan's answer is good because we were there, and it started off as such as like an emotional day because that was the same day that Kobe and his family had passed. That was that Kobe and his daughter and all them, and the helicopter crash. It was the same day as the Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the same day as the helicopter crash. We found out while we were in line to get in to Minute Maid Park. And I feel like Edge coming back just like it made us happy from a sad day, because it was a big rumor going around that Edge was coming back, that he was cleared to come back. He denied the rumor that he was obviously denied the rumor that he was cleared. And man, he made some grown men cry in that crowd, man. That was fantastic. So Jordan's answer is really good.
Good one, Jordan.
Ryan said, what about best wrestler to never win one? He say Kane because of how many eliminations he's had, or Jericho. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Kane, for sure.
Yeah. So one last question before we move on to our predictions. There's only 4 matches on the card with the 2 Rumbles and then the other 2. My dog is sneezing her ass off, bro. God damn, it's loud as hell. All right, so now we know that a Royal Rumble, obviously, if you win, then you're going to WrestleMania. I wouldn't say the main event of WrestleMania because that's not the stipulation no more, because no one really ever main events no more after winning.
Right.
But should the Royal Rumble be for an actual championship? Should the world champion be in the Rumble, kind of like how they did with Roman? Or should it stick to what the actual stipulation is to be a title shot for WrestleMania? And should the winner actually main event WrestleMania like it used to be? Because I remember the Mania we went to back in, what was it? I forgot what year it was. But whenever it was Nakamura and Asuka both won the Rumbles, they neither of them main evented the show. And we were given this horrible main event with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. So should it be for a title, or should it just be just for the title shot?
Honestly, either or. Either or works. Like if it's story wise and you can make it work, and the title's on the line in the Rumble, it works. You can make it work. It's usually turns out pretty damn good. But even with the title shot, if it ends up being title shot, it shouldn't be guaranteed main event. Like, we've kind of settled in on the fact that we think that, like, if your story is not big enough or intriguing enough, that it shouldn't be the main event. That's why it should just be title shot at Mania, not main event at Mania, because there's no always guarantee that the story you have going into Mania is going to be worthy enough to be main event. So I say either or.
Absolutely. Gary.
I mean, I don't really know. So I feel like I shouldn't really share an opinion on it just because I don't know, but I don't know.
All good.
Blair?
Y'all mentioned it earlier. I forgot who it was. The year that Triple H won it in the Rumble.
Yep.
I just like that better than not giving a main event, the winner of the main event. Like you can make it interesting inside of the Rumble and still tie in some, like just says, tie in some storylines in between it. I just like the excitement of winner takes all. That's my opinion.
Absolutely. Jordan?
Yeah, I'll go with a title shot.
Yeah, I mean, the earlier days, I used to love, like, if you win the Rumble, you're automatically guaranteed a spot in the main event. But, I mean, we've learned that does not happen no more, because if you look at the last winners, the women, it was who? Charlotte Flair that won the last Rumble?
Yeah.
And, of course, it was main event Jey Uso, and he did not even get to live up to his name because he was open up the card Jey Uso instead.
Curtain jerker.
By beating Gunther.
My dog won the title, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that he did. And, yeah.
Y'all gonna stop hating on my guy, man.
But I mean,
y'all hate on him, and then y'all love on Dom. I can't believe it.
But I mean, even that, for Jay to win, for as hot as he was with the crowd, still is. I think he should have main evented. But I mean, if you look at the stories of what was going on at the time, you had the triple threat with Reigns, Rollins, and Punk, with the double turn from Heyman. I think obviously that was a bigger story than anything Jey Uso was doing or anything Charlotte Flair was doing. And then for the other main event, you had John Cena's big heel turn that turned out to be absolutely nothing, that The Rock got himself involved at the Chamber and hasn't shown his face since. So, and it was, of course, being headlined for him winning the 17th World Championship, record breaking. So, I mean, yeah, the stories were bigger, and I think that's the bigger thing to go for is the story and over the Royal Rumble winner. So, honestly, I think it's the more popular thing to do is to go for the story because you have a bigger pop and you get a bigger crowd reaction and you get people talking on the internet because I think that's what they care about nowadays is fan feedback. And the IWC being as miserable as they are, I'm pretty sure whoever wins the Rumble this year, they're going to be miserable with it. And they're going to find something to say, oh, why wasn't this person? This person deserved it more. And as much as I'm looking forward to Saturday, I'm also not looking forward to the aftermath because people are going to be miserable and they're not going to be happy no matter who wins. So, but yeah, I think it should be for a title shot. I kind of love the winner take all thing, how they did whenever Triple H won it, whenever Roman had his title up for grabs. So that would be a cool thing to throw in every now and then. But I love the old thing of the title shot. I just wish it was for a main event because because whenever Vince was around, that's whenever the actual thing was, is that you get a title shot main event of WrestleMania. So now you can't say that no more. It's just title shot at Mania now of your choosing. I don't know. But let me pull up the card really quick. I sent it to Gary, and I did not even have it up myself. Let's see. Got it right here. All right. So moving on to our Royal Rumble card this Saturday, taking place from the King Abdullah Financial District. And they just built this in like 20 days they built this thing?
3 weeks, yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
Modular stadiums.
It's just going to fall apart the moment you get a big crowd there.
I heard of modular home, but I ain't never heard of a modular stadium.
No, that's wild. But it is taking place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. First of all, before we even get to the card, what do y'all think of Saudi Arabia hosting one of the big four for WWE? Because, I mean, they're obviously hosting WrestleMania next year. They're doing the Rumble this year. What is y'all take on Saudi getting one of the big shows?
I think it was inevitable, honestly. Like I said, this whole deal eventually was more than likely going to lead to either one of the big four or basically WrestleMania was going to get taken to Saudi. And basically now they've gotten one of the big four, or technically now big five, one of the big five, and they got WrestleMania as well. So,
yeah.
But again, I'll give it to Saudi crowds. They are active as hell. They're actually a damn good crowd. But other than that, it's really, I understand people's, like their takes on it and how they feel like it's not worth going out there and everything else. But like, I'll give it to them. They're a good crowd when they want to be. So,
you think you see green shirt guy in the front row?
I don't think anybody is flying over from the States, unfortunately.
No.
I think that was the plan all along when Mr. McMahon started going over there. Eventually, y'all gonna get a WrestleMania or whatever it is. But like Justin said, I don't think nobody going to pay all that money to go over there. That's expensive as hell.
But that's the sad part, though, is that there are people. And not so much for the Royal Rumble, but for WrestleMania next year, there are people who have like active streaks of going to WrestleMania. They have been to this WrestleMania, so many WrestleManias in a row, and the carelessness of the company taking as much money as they can is going to ruin that for somebody for going to WrestleMania.
Then again, they might still go.
Yeah, I mean they could. I mean,
it would be expensive as hell. The flight out there is probably crazy. Then you got to find a place to stay, and you got to eat, and then you got to pay for everything around to do over there. So,
and the stories I hear about people going to WrestleMania, they max out credit cards. They take out this loan. People like legit going to a wild amount of debt just to go to WrestleMania. Something I would never put myself in a position to, but people go through crazy extreme lengths to actually go to WrestleMania, which I think is wild. But going to Saudi Arabia, I mean, yeah. For one, I think this was the plan all along when Vince he started going to Saudi. I'm for one not a big fan of going to Saudi Arabia for the big shows. Keep your crown jewels, your super showdown, whatever you do over there. Don't go into the big shows. Don't go into Mania, to the Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Keep all of that in the States, or like when you go to Canada or go to the other like international countries or whatever who actually have really good crowds.
Big 4 or the Big 5. Don't fuck with the Big 4 or Big 5.
Exactly. So, I mean, for one, when they had the Mania announcement, you can tell how uncomfortable the talent they looked up there for the announcement. I mean, and this ain't putting a jab at the people of Saudi Arabia or nothing, because for one, you see the kids having a great time, you see the people having a great time, so this is not taken away from them at all. And I legit hope they have a great time this Saturday, and also at Mania next year, because that's something they've never been able to witness. So they're witnessing a Mania next year, so I got to give credit to them for that. It's just I'm just not a big fan of them taking away from like us or whatever for the Big 4, Big 5, whatever.
I'm about to sound real stupid on the air right now.
Oh God, what is going on?
But where the hell is Saudi?
The Middle East.
The Middle East? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't see nobody trying to fly to the Middle East.
No, I'm pretty sure the flights aren't very cheap. Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure you have 1 million connecting flights.
I want to look that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you got to fly out of here, go to there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can be in the air for a while.
So it's like what, a 18-hour flight or something like that?
Fuck that, I'm staying home.
You don't have to do all the connecting flights if you just go in the military.
Right? Good Lord.
That's where my dad was stationed when he was in the Gulf War, was Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Shit.
Well, I guess technically they were in Kuwait, but they were fighting in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's get to this card. We're going to start off with the Women's Royal Rumble. There's always one that opens, one that closes. I'm not sure which one they'll do this year. Probably the Men's Rumble, I'm sure, will close. But the Women's Royal Rumble, there are... Looks like they got about 17 names that are confirmed so far. We'll start with Justin, Gary, Blaine, Jordan, myself. Justin, who is going to be the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner?
I have been just kind of locked in on this one right now, and I don't feel like I'm going to change it whatsoever. I got Bianca. I got Bianca winning. I think she's coming back, and honestly, I think her story with Jade is what we're going to end up going through with the rest of it. You know, like we're going to end up bringing up the stuff with Naomi, everything else. And it's going to be the whole like, oh, Jade or Bianca's going to be talking about how like, oh yeah, you got an attitude change all of a sudden. Like, what the hell's up with that? Like, you weren't happy with Naomi taking you out, but now all of a sudden you're cool with being that bitch. And it's like, well, okay, now I have to shut you up. Like, I think that story has a lot more intrigue. Like, I think she's honestly, hopefully she's healed. Like like I heard this finger like injury basically put her out, and she's just been having the worst luck. That thing will not heal the right way whatsoever, and it sucks. Like, I hope it's fixed, and I hope she's ready to come back, because honestly, the division needs her right now. So I got Bianca.
All right, Gary.
Just follow Justin. Just follow.
yeah, let me just copy my answer really quick. Hold on, I was taking notes.
Print, copy,
no.
paste.
No, I don't want to do that. I honestly, I'm looking at the list right now, and I don't know. I have no clue at all. I'm just gonna say Rhea Ripley because her team won this Saturday, so I think she's gonna win again. And she's like the only one that I know on the list besides like Liv Morgan and Bailey.
Nice. Blaine.
I do agree with Justin that Bianca's going to return, but I think I'm going to go with Liv. Liv going to do something to win it this year.
All right, Jordan.
I'm gonna go with Blaine. I'm going Liv.
So as much as I want to agree on the Liv Morgan pick, even Ryan says Liv wins. I really want it to be Roxanne, but wouldn't mind Chelsea just to make Michael Hayes look like a dumbass for what he said on Unreal, saying how Chelsea can't can't beat Jade and Tiffany and all them. She basically sticks to the mid card level and whatnot. I'm gonna go Bianca, and I fully agree with what Justin said. He took literally everything I was gonna say, and I think it's long-term storytelling with the whole Jade Cargill thing. I think if you want a story going into WrestleMania, I think it's the whole from when Naomi attacked Jade. I think Bianca still had a part in it, and I think it all comes together for this whole build-up for WrestleMania. So I would love if Liv Morgan won, but I think Bianca is the more perfect choice, and that's if she comes back.
So
if she doesn't
call the shot.
Yeah, I mean, for one, I would love for Bianca to win just for that story, man. That story would be fantastic for her and Jade, and I think it would actually be something big for Jade to look forward to for Mania as well. A lot of people have been criticizing her title reign so far. I think this would be one big test for her for Bianca Belair. But like I said, if they pull the trigger on Liv, I would be happy as well. So now getting to the only title match on the card, we have Drew McIntyre going against the winner of the Fatal 4-Way from Saturday night's main event in Sami Zayn, who won in his hometown of Montreal, Quebec. And now he's going to an unlikely place of Saudi Arabia and fighting Drew for the title. So who are we rolling with, Justin?
I got Drew retaining. I think it's cool that Sammy's going to be in Saudi, get the big reaction as always. They're going to be behind Sammy all the way, hoping he's going to win the championship. I think you have him come up short. And this is what 2026 is going to be all about, is building Sami Zayn all the way to next year's Rumble, for Sammy to win next year's Rumble, and then basically go into Saudi Arabia next year for Mania and be one of the night 1, night 2 main events and win the WWE championship. So Drew retains.
All right. Gary.
Well, I like an underdog story. I'm sure Drew is probably going to win, but I'm going Sami Zayn just because I think he's cool and I would like to see him win.
I like it. Oh.
Also, he looked pretty dominant when Drew, after his match, when Drew got in the ring and tried to sneak attack him and he threw him over the top rope. I was like, that's pretty cool, and he called him out there, and obviously they weren't going to fight there, but he called him out and Drew walked away. So I'm going to.
And then backstage, then also backstage, man, he slapped the piss
out of him. Yeah. So, I do agree with Justin. I think Drew McIntyre is going to win, but I'm going to stick with Sami Zayn. I think I like the underdog story.
I like it.
All right. Blaine.
Unfortunately, see Drew retaining. I didn't even have. I had Randy Orton in this match because I said that Randy was going to win the Fatal, and then Sammy was going to win the Rumble. But now that they went the other way, I just think Drew, and it's too early for him to drop the title just yet. But I could see him do a swerve, like he drop it to Sammy, and then he get it back at Chamber or something. But I don't think they're going to do that. They just gave it to him. But I'm going to just go with Drew.
All right. Jordan.
I'm going Drew to retain.
Yeah, same here. I'm going Drew. I'm not hating Gary's pick on the underdog and whatnot, saying that he's gonna win. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they did something crazy like putting
like
on
a
Sammy.
feel good moment, like they did with Cena with the IC strap.
Right, but I think the feel good moment comes for what Justin was saying. You know, Saudi with WrestleMania next year. I think maybe that's when they have him do it, but not yet. I think Drew wins. Then we get to what could be a very emotional match towards the end. We have AJ Styles against the ring general Gunther. AJ Styles putting his career on the line in this match. His contract is expiring, I believe, towards the end of the month. I think a little bit into February, maybe it is expiring. So if that influences your pick a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised. But who are we rolling with, Justin?
Yeah, it's WWE has kind of made this feel like this is it. And honestly, looking into it, it feels like even if you're not, absorbing what WWE is throwing at you, it feels like it's it, because not even the contract expiring whole thing, like just period. It feels like this is it. Like WWE's basically gotten to a point with AJ against Gunther. Gunther just came off of retiring John Cena. You have to keep him as dominant as humanly possible right now. He basically should not be losing whatsoever. So you kind of have put it in a scenario where AJ is basically just going to lose. There is no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. So it's crazy that we're just in January. Like AJ said, 2026, I'm retiring. He's not even going to get out of the first month and he's going to be retired. Like, what is this craziness? Like, it's nuts to think that this man is not going to get, he might even basically go out and get his own he might go on his own retirement tour all year. Like when his contract expires, he might just go out, venture out and do whatever that for the rest of the year until he's ready to retire at this point, which I can see it being for AJ Styles. You let him do that. But I unfortunately have Gunther winning this. I think AJ is going to end up retiring. I think they've kind of forced that scenario.
Yeah. Gary.
Well, obviously I was at your house for the John Cena match, and we were all fairly disappointed that John Cena lost in his last match, but I agree with Justin. I think Gunther is gonna basically, as lame as it sounds as a nickname, I think Gunther is gonna be the retirer, and he's gonna just be the one that's shutting out people left and right whenever they're ready to go.
Yeah. Fine.
Man, I've been thinking about this a lot in the last couple of days. I think this is going to be the ultimate swerve. I don't think he's retiring just yet. I just think he's going to win. He's going to either win clean or dirty. Well, he's going to win either clean or dirty, or it's going to be outside interference to where it keeps him going for at least a couple more months. Because he also said this is his last company he's wrestling for. And the next contract was his last contract. So WWE, he goes retirement, somewhat of a retirement tour this year, but I don't think this is his last match in WWE.
Jordan?
I'm gonna go with Gunther.
So there's going to be a lot of people watching this match. I mean, a lot of people around the world have been watching this match, but one person in particular that's going to be, I'm just going to be watching this match with his mouth watering is Will Ospreay. He has been calling AJ out a lot. He has been begging him to quit his job, basically, to come over and wrestle him. I mean, would I love a Will Ospreay AJ Styles match? Oh my God, yeah. But I don't know if they pull the trigger on a retirement just yet with AJ. I think it's too early. He said that the 2026 is it for him. So why would they do it at the very beginning of the month? And not even let him get the Mania, not even let him get the SummerSlam or anything like that. But also, I saw someone post it. I forgot who posted it, but they said, what if we've been witnessing his retirement tour right in front of us of everything they've done for AJ over the last year?
I think more than that.
the fist bump with Shinsuke going back to their days in New Japan. They even have the two pictures side by side of that. The thing Shinsuke put out for him, the big ovation he got in Japan when they did their house shows over there. Something it just worries me about this match. But I'm gonna go more positive. I'm gonna go AJ wins. I think something happens where he wins this match and he gets a little bit more time to retire later in the year.
I think
Now
Shinsuke interrupts that match. Selfishly enough, he want to fight him again because didn't AJ just beat him Friday night?
Yes.
I think he almost like the Finn Balor turning on CM Punk Monday.
Oh yeah.
I think something similar to that's going to happen.
So, but if Gunther does so happen retire AJ on Saturday, I mean, I see a certain Tony Khan calling that name quick. I'm sure AJ would love to go work with some of those guys again. With Kenny, with the Bucks, have that match with Ospreay when Ospreay heals up. Go work with guys like Swerve Strickland, with Hangman, guys like that. Man, I think AJ could put on great matches over there. It's just I don't want him going over there. I rather him call his shot in WWE and retire with WWE and go into the Hall of Fame with WWE. So I think AJ wins, and he actually has his own retirement tour of his own. All right, so now we get to the big one, the Men's Royal Rumble. I'm assuming we'll close the show. A lot of surprises I'm hoping for this one. Maybe a certain Y2J coming out during this one. We'll see. I mean, same as the Women's Rumble. Who are we going with, Justin?
I'm going Braun Breaker, honestly. I got Breaker. Like, I thought this whole thing with Adam Pearce last night was literally going to be, okay, I'm bringing you back, but there's still going to be a slight punishment, and that's you starting from number one and having to go through the Rumble if you want this World Championship match again. But that went by. I mean, yeah, he could still, like, secretly, you know, even before the numbers, like when the numbers get picked, Breaker starts the match, which honestly would be great because either way, I think that's going to be the case. Is Breaker starts from one, and Breaker's going to have a hell of a performance. And honestly, I got him winning. I'd have him winning this because I just can't think of anybody else genuinely besides default to somebody who's already won the Rumble multiple different times at this point. Like, it's just nonsensical to do it again when literally all we talk about is let's get some new faces. Let's get some new stars. Let's see some new people win the Rumble. Well, let's do it then. You got the year. This is the year to do it then. You want to push this man. You want to keep saying this man is, you know, basically the future every time. It's saying the future of this business. Well, guess what? You can't really say he's the future if you continuously hold him back to a point where he's not going to even touch that World Championship. So I got Breaker.
All right. Gary. Can't wait to hear this one.
Yeah. Let's see.
Follow Justin.
Yeah, let me pull up my notes again really quick. Okay, so we're on to the Men's Royal Rumble, and I did have a joke. I was gonna say instead of who's gonna win, I'll tell you who's not gonna win.
Oh,
and it's Logan Paul.
Damn.
My guy Gary.
Yeah. Let's see. I honestly have no clue who's gonna win. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say let's see, where was his name? I just saw it. I'm gonna say Jesus, where'd it go? Obafemi, because we had talked about him the other day at your house, and he seemed like a pretty cool wrestler. That's gonna be my pick. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but
I mean, I think Oba might be in like the Final Four or something like that.
you imagine that though?
That would
First
be
freaking Rumble, and they just jetpack him.
Let's
Let's go.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I mean, hey, I don't know, but I'm telling you, it's not Logan Paul. So,
Blaine.
Man, y'all think I'm crazy.
He's gonna guess Logan Paul.
No.
I love it.
As much as I hate Dom, I hate Logan just as much. Nah, but I think I would double down. I think Sammy's gonna lose early in the match in the night. And I think he's gonna come back. He's gonna win and get that pop at the end of the night. I know I'm probably wrong, but I got a feeling that's what's gonna happen.
Shit, man, anything's possible, really.
Yeah, I think again, I might be wrong, but I think Pierce does something to cost Braun Breaker the Rumble. If you might, he always talk about he had one more run in him. You might see Pierce at Mania against Braun Breaker. He's going to get his ass whipped, but
probably so. But yeah,
I know I'm just fantasizing and all that, but I'm gonna go with Sammy winning.
Jordan.
I'm going Braun Breaker.
So at the Chamber, I think Cody gets his rematch against Drew, and I think Cody beats him to go to Mania as the champion again. As shitty as it sounds, I think that happens. He keeps saying no rematches, no rematches. I think the rematch does happen at the Chamber, and Cody walks into Mania as the champion. So with that being said, the winner of the Royal Rumble is going to be Roman Reigns, and we're getting Roman Cody at the Vegas WrestleMania.
I forgot about him.
I hate it. I
for some reason feel like they're pushing this agenda for Cody and Roman to go at it again for a third time, the rubber match to actually happen, because Roman won the first time, and you remember the second one with the Avengers coming out for Cody, the big old thing with Roman having his guys, Cody having like Jay, having the Undertaker, having Cena. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, but it was one of the best moments I've seen of WrestleMania.
Did you notice when they talk about the greatest 5 minutes of WrestleMania history?
Wild.
Nobody ever brings up the Usos to start it off.
Yeah, no.
They always go they always go straight to Solo, to Cena, and everybody else. But
yeah, because even when they uploaded the video of those minutes, it didn't even involve the Usos. It went straight to when Solo it was there, and whenever Cena came out, and then that's whenever everything went crazy. But
because nobody wants to remember their god awful Mania match, so it's like, good lord.
Yeah, but I think that made up for the Mania match.
It did.
Not really.
Kind of. Kind of.
I think it did. You just hard on them, Justin. God,
I just didn't like it. Like, I hated their matchup together so much. And every time at that point, I just go forward and I go,
they work really good together ever again. They work really good together. They don't work so good against each other. And
that's just a bucket list item for them. Fight each other at Mania.
We got your bucket list now. Don't fight each other ever again, please.
Please, you're right.
But yeah, I think that's the way they're going. I think Roman wins, and we're getting Roman Cody 3 at Vegas.
Oh. You see, I've seen a picture where he got his new black and gold his fist wristband or whatever.
I think that's the way they give it back to Roman. I mean, Roman's been without one for a while, without a title for quite some time, and I think that's their way of putting it back on him, is by having him beat Cody for his loss that he took at WrestleMania 40.
Whatever that is.
Oh, my buddy Ben. What's up? Snowmageddon 2? Yeah. Always ready.
But that will do it for the card, and that will do it for this show in general. Guys, what is the excitement level for the Rumble? First one in Saudi.
Probably the least excited for a Rumble that I've been in a long time, honestly, because it just feels like it's non-existent. It feels non-existent because literally nothing feels like they literally just said, "Hey, we'll just let the Rumble name carry this, and if you're excited for it, you're excited. If you're not, guess what? Too damn bad. Get used to it." And I'm just like, wow, that's how I feel about this show right now. It just feels like maybe on a scale out of like 10, I'd probably give it like a 3.
Gary, you're gonna come watch the show at my house, so if you're excited or not, it doesn't matter.
Well, I am excited. I'm excited to go hang out. I'm not excited for how cold it's supposed to be again this weekend down here where we live because we're not used to it. I think the rain is not gonna happen anymore, but there was supposed to be like freezing rain again, and it was supposed to be in the 20s on Friday and Saturday, so I'm kind of disappointed. But I'm sure it's gonna be awesome hanging out, watching the Rumble. I'm excited.
Blaine, I'm hoping that you're able to make it to my house this weekend for the Rumble. I know the weather isn't supposed to be fantastic, so
yeah,
I'd like to bring out the jet ski for that. the snowmobile out.
Yeah, and I'm having surgery on my shoulder in the morning, so I might be doped up, but I'm excited.
Well, if you make it, well, like I said, if you make it, you make it. You don't, we'll get you for another one.
I should be in a couple days. I'm not having like a major surgery, but
Blaine's gonna be passed out on my couch before the show starts.
Dylan, I can ask Taylor. I can ask Taylor if Blaine could borrow her Zamboni.
That's a strong possibility, man. No, I'm ready to mark out like a motherfucker if I hear Judas play over the loudspeaker. I'm ready, man. I hope Jericho come out to Judas.
Even though I think it'll be Break the Walls Down.
I know. I'm gonna be happy to see him, but I'm gonna be pissed off that he comes out to that.
Me too, honestly.
If someone's gonna tell me it's gonna be Break the Walls Down, I feel like that'll get the better reaction for that. Yeah,
I think his, as much as it pains me to say it, I think his AEW run is better than his. I'm not gonna say all time run in WWE, but it's close. I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, no, like I said, that'll do it for this show. I'm looking forward to the Rumble. I think it's going to be a great show. Oh, wow.
That
would do the Jericho countdown and have Dom come out instead.
Man, if you want to see me pissed off, you can do that and see.
I'd be like, Breaker, roll out under the bottom rope and just break him, please.
But Blaine is gonna rip a hole in my couch if that happens. He's gonna motherfucker.
That's where that hole came from.
I might just walk out your house. I'm not about to deal with that shit.
He won't even say a word. He's gonna get up. He's just gonna get up and leave. He won't say a word to us.
He's gonna sit out in the snow. It'll be like, let me know when it's over.
No, I'll say, man, I'll just see y'all Tuesday on the show.
All right. Well, that'll do it for Justin to get over to COD. Hopefully, someone started NXT in your place. Hopefully, that we're not keeping you from it.
They did, so we're good. We're good.
Okay, good. That's the one thing I was worried about when I saw it getting close to the time for NXT. I said, God, I hope someone's starting it in this place.
It's on lock. We're good. So,
absolutely. But once again, Justin, Gary, thank y'all for coming on. It's always a blast having both of you on. I think Gary's getting there when it comes to the wrestling knowledge. He's coming for the Rumble this weekend, so I think he's gonna be better whenever he comes on with us. That's the plan. That's the plan for sure. But Justin, where can we find you on social media and all of Circle of Debate?
You can find me on X at JustinTime211, on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok at JC from NY211. You want to find me most of the time, though, it's basically Circle of Debate every single solitary night, watch-alongs, discussions.
Every night.
Literally every night. So
every fucking night that dude's on. I'm like, God, I can't do it, man.
Listen, your boy's a machine, okay? Like, there's a reason why I'm called the Redeemer. I had to redeem myself for missing a year and a half of this shit, and now I'm just freaking nonstop. So I would say Redemption Tour is complete at that point. Big time. Big time.
Gary, any social media yet?
No, probably next week if I'm on again, but nothing right now.
All right, Blaine.
You catch me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. B_Arsenal_. Facebook and YouTube at Full Count Baseball Podcast. Pumping out interviews left and right. Just our season is right around the corner, so it's gonna slow down, but I'm trying to get as many as I can before the season comes.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I got a graphic request, and you know
trust
what's
me,
coming.
after this, talk too fast.
Oh shit! Kind of spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Jordan.
You can find me on Twitter at Jordan_J2000.
That's right. You can find me as well at Dylan Aber _. You can find the podcast at World Elite Pod. Instagram also at World Elite Pod. Our YouTube channel, come like, subscribe. The sub count's getting up there. So we would appreciate if you like this video, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Our audio versions can be found on all major audio platforms. If you check the description of the video, you see all of our sponsors and affiliates as well. Go show them some love. I do it every week. I'm going to do it again. Okay, we didn't cover Blaine this time, and Blaine's actually getting it right this time. The QR code. Go check out our merch. If you don't want to scan the QR code, go to the description, click the link. It'll bring you to the same exact thing this QR code will bring you to. We do only have one type of design on our merch right now, but there will be more to come at some point when I have time to bring some more. But that will do it. I hope everyone has a great rest of their week, enjoys NXT that is currently on right now, enjoys Dynamite. I know Blaine won't. Enjoys TNA, SmackDown, Collision, and of course the big one, Royal Rumble this weekend from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And I hope for whoever that you pick to win, hopefully they win. If they don't, then we'll see people complaining on the internet as expected. But like I said, that'll do it. And we'll see you on next Tuesday, same time, same place, to do a big Royal Rumble recap and talk any more wrestling news that will come out, I'm sure, at some point. But Justin and Gary, once again, thank y'all for coming on. The door is always open to come back for sure.
Appreciate it, as always.
So, yep. And we will see you,
me.
of course. And we will see you all next week. So y'all have a good one.
Peace.